Well, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the farm. So it has been a little while since we have gotten a video put out. I've had a few people ask me, I had Wayne, he checked in on me just to make sure everything was okay. Yeah, Wayne, everything is going great. Just been a little bit busy. I have started a new position at my job that has been taking a little bit of transition, so that's kind of been taking up a little bit more of my time. Taylor, she has been wrapping up her grad school stuff, so that's a big old drain on her time and energy. But did want to jump on here real quick. I've had some people wanting to check in on the pond, wanting an update on what's going on with the pond. So gonna kind of kill two birds with one stone. Gonna give you guys a little bit of an update on the pond, which is probably the more interesting thing, but a little bit of some life updates of what's going on at the farm here as well. So as we kind of walk down from the house here, you'll be able to start to see we are holding some water. Also, our grass has started to take pretty well. Do have some coverage everywhere, which is good. Don't have to worry about erosion. It was kind of the big worry, hoping to get some grass in before it got real cold and it wouldn't grow anymore. So as you see, as we get down here, there's about 2 foot, maybe a little more than 2 foot of water in here right now. If you did watch the other pond video, you might remember that right there in the center, I have the same exact setup that I have going on right here with some tires sitting on top of it was a plastic pallet, so it wouldn't rot. And that is completely covered now. So I would say, this one here, it's got to be every bit of 18 inches to 2 foot tall, and it's completely covered out there at the middle. So that's kind of the gauge that I'm going off of as of right now. Have been trying to stay off of this. Not necessarily so much walking, but haven't been driving any of the machinery out across it. None of the ATVs, not the Bobcat Gator that we have. Definitely not the tractor. Everything still is pretty soft at this point from all of the regrading that he did. He tapered all the hillsides and everything, so it will all flow down to here, down to the pond. And if you can see, ooh, that's bright. He did bring topsoil all the way up to the barn. There was about an 8-inch lip where the concrete was. Some places 6 inches, some places about 8 inches. So he brought topsoil all the way up to that. And we got grass growing there as well. So now I'm working my way around to the back side of the pond, walking over to the dam. I'll show you guys what's going on back down the hill, coming down the back side of the dam. Well, you can kind of see here. Well, not kind of, you can see. Down the back side of the dam, we've got about the same amount of grass growing here as well. Which is good, because it's enough to... We haven't had any super hard rains, but it's been enough to kind of avoid erosion. You can kind of see coming down inside the pond a little bit, inside the bowl. There has been a little bit of erosion wearing it away, but nothing to be concerned about. So I would say at this point, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how much water has filled up inside of the pond already. It's been maybe 2.5 months. So not exactly like the wettest time of year, but have been able to get, like I said, about 2 foot of water into the bowl. At this point, it's really up in the air whether or not we're just going to let it naturally fill, or whether we will try to pump from either the well head that is up by the house, or there is the spring that's back down in the valley, down over the hill back in the woods. Gonna kind of play that by ear as to how much it fills in the spring. I would think that if it's close to full in the spring, we might go ahead and try to, if it's the last couple of feet, maybe try to fill in the last couple of feet just to get it done. And then that way could get to the fish stocking sooner, maybe get them in the spring as opposed to getting them in later on in the summer, because not that this is a particularly dry part of the country, but you don't get as much rain in the summer as you do in the spring. So at this point, like I said, playing that by ear, we'll just have to see how it goes. It is such a pretty view. Fun little discovery the other day. From my bathroom window, I can just see this far little corner of water from the bathroom window. So can actually see some water from inside the house now, which pretty exciting. Now you may also be thinking, well, Steven, you've always had a job and you've always, been able to get videos out and kind of make room in between. But there has been one other pretty big change with our drawing our time here at the farm. And that would be our little Brisket boy. Hey, Brisky. Say hey. So Brisket is a miniature golden doodle. He is a mini poodle mixed with a golden retriever. You might not think that because of, he's got the mostly black coat with some silver gray kind of markings, but he is a mini poodle mixed with a golden retriever. I am pretty allergic to dogs, so that's why we ended up going the hypoallergenic route. It'd have been great to be able to just do some kind of rescue or something, but those aren't really the kind of dogs that you're able to find at a rescue. So we did end up going that hypoallergenic route. So I have never had a pet before. We got the outside cats, got the chickens, but I have never had a dog. So it's been quite the learning curve, especially with a puppy. Don't know that I really had a great idea as to what to expect, and it has been a lot of fun, but it has also been very trying. We both want to have a well-trained dog, and Brisket is pretty stubborn. So we have been working pretty hard at some training stuff, working on the housebreaking, working on getting him crate trained. We got to make sure we have pretty good recall and everything with him, because here at the farm, we got to make sure, number one, that he is staying safe. Got to make sure that he's going to be listening to mom and dad. So that has been the biggest thing. I mean, the work, Taylor being in school, probably the biggest things. But then adding Brisket on top of this, there just hasn't been a lot of time and energy for videos recently. So we do apologize about that, but we got some fun stuff. I have some other videos that are actually right smack in the middle right now. So I hope you guys continue to be patient with me, but we do have some fun content here coming soon. So be on the lookout for this little wild man in future videos. He's definitely been a great addition here at the farm. We love having him. We just can't wait till he listens a little better. But to wrap it up, guys, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to put the drone up. I'm going to get some cool shots of what's going on down around the pond, and maybe fly it over back in the woods a little bit and see if we can catch some deer or something going on back there. So I know that was a pretty quick one, guys. Not really a whole lot of new information, but hopefully you enjoyed getting to see what was going on down at the pond, and you enjoyed getting to meet our little Brisket. So if you guys enjoyed the video, think about hitting that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Enjoy the cool drone footage that's about to be coming up. And until next time, y'all, we will see ya.